Hi YouTube. Okay, so tomorrow's the big day. 14 hours to go. I'm counting it down by the hours. I'm still a little bit nervous, but I'm really not as nervous as I was last week. This is probably the most commented on video that I've ever done. I've never had so much response to a video that I've done, and I'm so thankful for your support and ideas and comments that you made. The reason I'm doing this vlog is tomorrow I'm planning on doing another vlog, of which I'm basically going to have probably a lot to talk about. I'll either be very happy, very sad, or just, yeah, well, let's see how the road goes sort of mood. And since I'm going to have a lot to say tomorrow, I'm not going to have enough time to say what I really want to say now, which is a tremendous thank you. As I said, I was very nervous last week. I was happy as Larry, and then suddenly, the second that hit that 1 week to go, it just all poured onto me, and just the idea of what was going to happen. And so I really sort of put it upon you to sort of, like, you know, share your experiences or give me tips sort of thing. And I'm really, really thankful. You know, I have decided what I'm going to do. You know, I'm going to go as myself, as it were. You know, I told Mum today, she said, like, oh, what time are you getting up? I said, oh, I'm getting up about 8:30, 9 o'clock. She said, oh, you don't need that much time. And I was like, oh, you know, I just need some time to prepare and make sure I've got everything straight. And I said, by the way, don't bother putting me anything out, because Mum has a habit of always leaving me something to wear. I was like, don't put anything out. She's like, well, what are you wearing? I said, well, something I bought a couple of weeks ago and I know what I'm wearing. So I think she got the message that I know I'm taking this seriously. So really, this is a massive thank you to all the people out there, and there's only really one way I can say thank you. I can't just say thank you and you know who you are. I've got to say it. I've got to mention the names. So to the people that left comments and messages for me, I'd like to say a big thank you to Pigpen7471, Baby Grey Eyes 1, Savannah Goddess, Bryna Rose 99, Gothic 11, Red Rufus, Berlita, Mikilo 1, Annalyn 44, Unmeasured Distances, Ethereal Kingdom, Keely Girl 2007, Psychic Dancehall, Fugazi 0311, Bossy DK, Ellen Farr, Being Me 500, and Ashika E Bogoyo. I hope I pronounced that last one right. And I want to say another big thank you to the people that took time out to actually make videos for me and video responses, something I've never had before. And I woke up the next morning to 2, which just sort of really got me here, because I was just so shocked that I actually had 2. And then I got another 2 more, which I was just so thankful for. So I want to say a big thank you to Airy 420, Master Storm, Kinga 1 Kosinski. Sorry, I got that name. I get a bit of a tongue tied sometimes now. And Androgyny Mitch Ingyega. And I hope I pronounced that last one wrong. Thank you so much for taking the time out to basically do a video for me, because it really sort of blew my mind. I've always wanted a video response, and I just sort of said, well, you know, if you want to do one, do a video response, and I never really expected to get one. But I really just want to say a massive thank you to all of you lot who sort of gave me ideas. You know, I've had people talk with me about all manner of, like, different ideas, and, you know, what to expect, what not to expect. You know, understand the fact that they're probably going to guess you're a little bit nervous, which I definitely am. But, you know, as I said, I've got a lot more going through my mind now than I was last week. In terms of, I mean, last week I had so much stress going through my mind, whereas this week I've got a lot of ideas and things to talk about and that sort of thing. So I'm really sort of happy right now. And it's really down to you girls out there, so thank you so much. One thing I was going to talk about today, which kind of got me down, was that because I actually wasn't planning on going, because I'm really not good at events like this. I went to a funeral today, and my uncle died about a week ago, and he was a really, really funny chap, and it's a shame he passed away. But you know, I was feeling very low because, as I said, I don't like funerals. I don't like being at events. I like, I like good things when you see family. I hate bad things because just your mind's playing up, and it really did affect me today. But another thing that's really getting me down is the fact that I was going to see so many of my relatives, who I really don't see that often. I love dearly, whenever I see them, I'm swarming over them. But the idea of, like, they always want to know what I'm up to, or what, how I'm doing, what's happening with me, relationships, everything. And I knew today I would just be telling so many lies, and I did. Everyone wanted to know what I was up to, that sort of thing. How you doing? What's going on in your life? Oh, nothing. Me, I'm just perfect. But, because I'm really sort of, I don't want to keep this hush. I really just want to shout out to Nines. Oh yeah, I'm planning on having a sex change. I'm happy as Larry. You know what I mean? Or happy as Sally. But yeah, and the fact I was wearing a full suit today, which was just, it really was horrible. It was just, I looked as smart as one man could be when I was looking at my mum and really sort of wishing I was wearing what she was wearing, and just nothing felt right today. But it went better than I thought it would today. So there really isn't that much to say. But it was a down day, and it just, the amount of people that came up to me, it was just, it was the amount of people that came up to me and gave me a hug. I'm happy about. That was it. But then they didn't sort of drag on. They didn't ask so many questions. So I was happy about that, because of being in a weird state of mind. The fact that I've lost someone. It was hard to sort of know how my mind was going to work, and if someone said something. I mean, I saw my brother for the first time in ages today, and funny enough, he didn't remark upon my ears. I thought the first thing he mentioned was my ears, but he didn't. So I'm thankful for that. Even in a weird sort of way, I was like, just mention the ears, you know what I mean? And I can, have a laugh with you, as it were. But it's just, it was just a weird day, and I really didn't know whether or not I was going to talk about it, but I did want to say a big thank you, and I really did want to sort of express my feelings to just how grateful I am for this. So I'm going to leave it there, because I do rabble on sometimes. So I'm going to leave it there until tomorrow. I'm sure I'll have a lot more to talk about, and I'll let you know how everything went on. So until tomorrow, keep your fingers crossed. I'll see you later, girls. Bye.